buddy. So everything was going smooth today. I had a bobtail, went and got fuel. I went to my second location out here and was eating my salad. And I decided to go inside the trucker's lounge because the AC is going, and I was gonna sit at the table. And as I get out of my truck, I see a nail in my tire. But where it was at, it was like on a little thick grooves at the top. So I was like, oh, it probably didn't penetrate all the way. So I went up and I punched my tire and it was flat. So now my load is ready. It was ready like 15 minutes ago. But I just don't want to put that weight on the back and blow another tire or something else happen. So I left the yard. I didn't check out, which I should have. But it's the automated little things, and it was taking too long for somebody to pick up, and the gate was open, so I just left. So now I'm hoping that they can patch this tire up, and hopefully it doesn't take that long, so I can get back on the road, man. If not, it's another 5 to... I don't know how much these tires cost. $500 to $600 I don't want to spend, but shit. What else can I do, right? So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. So they said they can repair it, but I have to wait 3 hours. There's 7 people in front of me, so I already called ROC and notified them. They took the trailer I was supposed to pick up and take down, they took that off, and they told me to call them back if they need to take another one off. So only good thing about this is that I get guaranteed pay. So that 14 what was it, 1490 something or 1450. It was like under $1,500. So I get that guaranteed. The only thing that fluctuates is like the fuel surcharge. So at least I get that. Might be eating up a little bit, but better than nothing, I guess, right? So we'll see. Alright guys, so long story short is that I had to cancel my block. That tire, yesterday I went to the TA and they're charging an arm and a leg for a new tire. It was like over $500. They said that they didn't have, that's all they had was the expensive stuff. They didn't have any more good stuff. And they didn't have any more good stuff. So, and they didn't have time. They gave me a 2 hour. It says it's gonna take 2 hours. I was 7 in line. I went in there 4 hours after, and they said I moved up to 6. So in 4 hours, they only did one truck in the tire section because they got different lanes, tire, oil, and so I was like, screw it. I had to call ROC, let them know, hey, I got a flat tire, and the estimated time is 3 hours. So they canceled that my second pickup that I was picking up, because I already picked up one. I picked up an empty, took it over to the Tropicana location, and then at the Tropicana location I was supposed to pick up a loaded trailer and take it to San Bernardino, but I caught a flat inside the yard, and one of my tires, there's like the seals. They have these seals that are like bolts that click into each other, and you have to cut them with a bolt cutter. And I guess they don't pick them up. They're just on the ground after they cut them. And I ran over one and it went to my tire and caused the flat. So I went to TA because I had like 30 minutes, 40 minutes to spare to see if I can get a fix.
or even a new or used tire. I went to the TA. They told me it was going to be, 2-3 hours. And my departure time was coming up, so I had to call ROC and let them know, hey, I got a flat and my EST is 3 hours. So they took that one off of me and they said, okay, just bobtail to San Bernardino and pick up from there. So I was going to do that, but I waited 4 hours and I went back into the TA and they told me I only moved up one spot. So I had to call ROC and let them know, hey, I'm at this TA. This is the only TA. There's 2 TAs. The other one was too far away for me to drive. I would have to get like a tow or risk the tire coming off. So I let them know, hey, they're telling me it might be tomorrow morning. And the lady was like, okay, I'm gonna take this block off. And I was like, it's the first time this ever happened to me. And I don't want, she was like, I'll write it down as a mechanical issue. I was like, well, I don't want them to put a mechanical issue, then they think my truck is messed up. Let them know it's the tire. Like, I have a flat tire and there's nothing I can do right now. So she went in there and she took off 5 more stops. She just took off some stops. She just canceled stops. And she said, can you take a empty from LS7 to LS2? Therefore, I won't have to cancel your block. It's just that I canceled this load you couldn't do, or these stops you couldn't do. So I got a phone call. So she did that. It didn't cancel my contract, so I still got, well, from the looks of it, I'm still getting paid what they're gonna pay me for the contract. And I moved 2 trailers for them. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'll let you guys know they're changing my tires. I'm having them change 3. They had some used tires that are in pretty good condition. So I'm having them change 2 of my recaps and fixing the one with the hole in there. So I'll let you guys know how that is. I'm walking to this Pilot. Yeah. Look at that. Thing is huge. Yeah, it looks nice. Can't see it on the inside. That's what caused it. Wow. Alright, so after all said and done, I got 3 used tires that had really good tread on them. I mean, they almost look brand new. I think he told me a company driver came in and one of the tires was flat and the company wanted all the same tires. So he had 3 of them that were pretty good and I got those 3. I mean, they looked, you can still see the white lines in them, like when they come from the, factory. So they gave me a really good deal. I'll let you know the name of this shop here in the future. If you're trying to get tires done, alignments, I think they even do oil change. They're way better and honest than like a TA or a Love's. Because this, the people who own this company, they're the ones changing your tires. So it's a family-owned company. Like the boss himself, the CEO, the man whose name is on the building or associated with the building, is there with the rubber gloves on, changing my tire, letting me know, hey, this is a good one, it's not a good one. So long story short, they gave me a really good deal on 3 tires. For 3 tires with disposal and installation and all that stuff, it was cheaper than 1 brand new tire. And I'm gonna show you these tires I got compared to other used tires I got from other places. Cause I got like a set. I got all type of tires on here right now. I'm trying to get rid of all these recaps.
But yeah, so today I got rid of 2 recaps. Well, 3 recaps. 2 of them I had on here since I bought the truck, and the other 2 I bought 6 months ago. So I got rid of one of those. One of those is the ones that actually had that big old screw in there. Yeah, it messed up my whole day. So, but good thing Amazon, good thing I picked up that first load and the second load, and they worked with me. They honored their contract, the contract we had with each other. I still completed some loads for them, so I didn't miss out at all. And I'm starting my last block tomorrow, so. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just crazy. One tire can ruin your whole day, especially here in Vegas. If I was on the road, needed roadside assistance, I wonder what would have happened. Everybody was estimated 2 hours out, but when it came down to it, I still have an open case or open work order at the TA, and they still haven't called me yet. And this is so it's going to be about 24 hours. If they call me at 4 o'clock, that's when I checked in at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So, I don't know. They still haven't called me. So, yeah, Vegas is very, very slim. When you come out here to Las Vegas, when I say Las Vegas is a big little city, meaning that it has that big city feel, but it's really a little city. I mean, we have one Maverick out here. We have one Loves, and the Loves is dang near going into another town, like on the way to St. George. We have 2 TAs. One TA is over here in North Las Vegas, and the other one's over in Henderson as you're going out of Vegas. But the TA services out here are not that great, I'll tell you. I could have went to Love's, but I would have probably ruined my rim because the tire could have came off. Because the only way you can get to the Love's is on the highway. I think you can take a street, but it's on the highway. So it's really not that much stuff out here. So I'm happy I found this place that I went to. I was gonna go there yesterday, but they closed at 5 o'clock. I think they're 9 to 5. It's a family-owned business. I tried to go there yesterday, but they were closed when I pulled up. If I would have went there yesterday, they would have had me out in 30 minutes. I could have told them, hey, this is, I'm under a load, I'm under a contract, and I only have, an hour at most. They would have pulled me in knowing that I had, whoever job they're doing probably didn't need their truck right then and there, and they would have just sent somebody out there to switch my tire real fast for me. Like they would have done that for me. And not just because it's me, it's because they really do care about truckers. They used to be truckers. He was the owner or the partner. Used to be a flatbed trucker. He used to drive flatbed, so he knows how it is. At these Loves and TAs, I'm not saying they don't care, but they don't care. I had a person yesterday, he was doing roadside. He was in their roadside car. I was like, what if I just order roadside here? Can he do it? And the lady was like, let me go see. And then she was asking him, like, where's he at down here, 5, and blah, blah, blah. And the dude was like, fuck you. He didn't say it to me, but he said it like he was saying it to her, but he was saying it to me. I didn't get too angry. After that, I just called ROC and I told him, hey, this might not be done until tomorrow. And they worked with me. They said, hey, okay, instead of rejecting this block because you already started it, we're just going to cancel some of your stops. And if you can, go and pick up an empty and drop it off at your last location, so it shows that you did at least 3 stops. you know, you will still be honoring your contract, even though the stops that they took off might go against me, and I will have to dispute it. So I need to see how that goes. I don't know. But yeah, we're rolling, we're trucking. Hopefully that those lows they took off doesn't hurt my rating too much, because if you get past like 80% or something like that, all of the future work that you have on there, so like I have loads all the way up to the end of October, so all of my contracts will be taken away from me if I go below 80. So I got to make sure I stay on top of that. So that's another one. We'll have to see how that is. I don't know, but yeah. All right, guys. Peace out.